back. It's been a minute. I haven't been feeling that well this week, and it's been a lot of stuff going on. So I got some more of the 3D printing filament that I can give to my friend. That way, you know, he'd be printing up all my stuff. I want to show you the like the way this came out. I want to show you some of the dimensions and stuff. We'll have to go back in and adjust some things. I just wanted to print these as a test piece. So let's go ahead and take a look at kind of the shape. So it gets a little thick, you know, right in this area right here, and notice how this one's thin. So, you know, I have to take that back in the 3D program. And overall, this is thick. I want a little bit thinner. You know, you can kind of see where this printer started getting a little thick on me, but yeah. So we went a little thick, and as you can see, I need to come out at the end just a little bit further too. Like I said, so these are test pieces for the very first fitment test issue, and when I put it up on the car, it's just too thick right through here, and so take it back on the computer and show you. So you know, I got a 3D modeling program that I've been using forever. I've done 3D modeling, but I've never done the printing aspect of it. And so I'm going back and tweaking, trying my best to see what I can do to get this, you know, to work out a little bit better. So you can see from end to end, that end is fine. So I need to bring it flush from here on the computer program just all the way out. And I need to get the angle a little more straight and flush, because this one just kind of angles a little too much. So still tweaking around. But it'll print real nice through there. Anyway, since I've been doing that, I also you know, for my splitter down here, I want to make the underneath part of it. That way air flows through the bottom, you know, just to bring that down for us a little bit more and streamline it a little bit. And this section, I have a little bit of a lip. I don't know if you can see it. I got a little bit of a lip underneath here, and so that'll fit in here, right up in there, and I'll go underneath, and then I can bolt it down along here. You know, I'll just drill tiny little holes and put little holding bolts down, and then I can go to that cross member and maybe figure out something there, and then try to get away from these you know, these moving parts. So we'll arch it out that way. And so all I have to do with this is going to be real simple. I just took a picture of it, and then I can take it into my 3D program. And of course this is only half, but I can take it in a 3D program and just do the basic shape. And then there's a little I'm going to build a little diffuser air ducts underneath to help move a little bit of air to kind of suck it down even a little bit further. So we'll see what the design process turns out. It might, I don't know, the little scoops underneath diffuser, it might not turn out right. We'll see. Yeah, so other than that, weather's getting a little bit nicer. So, you know, we're actually down into the 90s now, high 90s. So it's actually bearable to work out here now. And yeah, so I'll try and get this stuff to him tomorrow, and then see if we could get a few more test pieces printed up and go from there. And we'll try to make it a little bit thinner. And then what I'm going to do is, because they connect like this, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one layer of like resin and fiberglass on each side just to hold it down in place, and that way none of these parts will fall apart and move. So, you know, I'll go from there. Or maybe I'll put it together and make a mold. I don't know. We'll see. One thing though, I took this slat and I made it just on the computer program. I just made it just a little bit thicker. I think it needs to be just a hair thicker. I mean, it's close, but I think it just needs to go just one, you know, just a little bit thicker. So like I said, we'll print it out and see another test piece. But like I said, I guess still gotta tweak some stuff. And then, like I said, I haven't been feeling very well, but I've been modeling, 3D modeling the car, and maybe I'll show you a little bit of that on the computer. Yeah, we'll go from there. I need to put this back up there, and I need to get the measurement from here to that cross member. So I'll take some cardboard, put it up there, and then that way I can get a rough estimate, you know, measurement to that cross member, and then that way when I actually do 3D print all of this, it'll go all the way to that cross member. So we will be bringing this out a little bit towards the back. Okay, so I'm going to kind of go through what it looks like when we scan it in from the program. So here's the diffuser itself, and when this is how it kind of looks like when we scan it in. Okay, so I can rotate it around and everything, see how all of the polygons and all that. So then we take it and basically we just clean it up, and then we go to this one, and you can kind of see the cleaned up mesh on that. Oh, there we go. That's easier to see. So see, then we go in and clean it up and get all those polygons, you know, nice and straight, and start cleaning it up. And then we'll move on to the next one, which we clean it up, make it sharper. You know, we don't need that many polygons. This is just the basic shape. And so that's kind of the step-by-step process there. Here is the one Wing did. This is the one he 3D printed, that little test one. And so I based it off a little bit of this too. But this, if you notice, the slats aren't the right shape as I have. So that's why the difference between these two. So you can kind of see the process. So now this one has more of the shape I want, a little more curved. You know, it has a little more roundness to it, and that should lighten it up, straighten it up, all up and everything. So the problem I was having, it was up in this corner here. As you can see, it was a little too thick, and I still got a little thick right through this area right here. So I need to still work on it there. And then I got to bring out the back here, see how it comes down. So that needs to come up, you know, this needs to come out straight. So this isn't no big deal. This can, you know, you just take something like this. Let's turn on the symmetry. So you could just take something like that and just move it around. Oh, hold on. Okay, so you don't want that polygon. So see, now we can bring it up and start straightening it out. Take away a polygon, you know, straighten it out, and so forth. So little things like that. Oh, I took the wrong polygon. I don't know why it's doing that, but anyway. So see, some of the little things like that, that's how you're going to fix these issues. Alright, that should be fairly close. Now see, these down here have to be moved. But that's no big deal. We just move this kind of forward. And you can do edges, so forth, so forth. And there we go. That's pretty close. I think we need to bring it. No, that's about right. We can bring it down just a tad, maybe, since it's on that curve. All right. So we got that part. Now you can see we need to bring this stuff over with it too. And so see, this is basically all you're doing on the program. You're just moving things, you know, moving the polygons and everything until you get it where it needs to be. So we got that polygon there, and we need to get an edge. So get down in that edge. Oh, is there no edge there? Oh, we'll just take the two vertices. And so see, that's how you're going to shape and form your model. But anyway, then what we could do is we could just round this out. At least on this program, I have like a smooth option to smooth it out a little bit. Oh my gosh, go back. I'm a little trigger happy right now. Alright, so everything around it, then we just go over and we smooth out that area. I don't think that worked. Well, anyway, we just play with it a little bit more. Have to find some of these vertices and stuff, and clean it up. I'll have to look at the model a little bit better and see what is sticking out. Okay, so there's like that one, and maybe it's that way. So now that I got this, let me show you. Let me load up. Let me go ahead and open up the brand new one that I just took a photo of. And so it kind of took the data of the room and everything like that, as you can see. And I just needed more of this area right in here, this edge. So see how it just comes out all. See, and that'll give me a nice sharper angle, and I could get this angle a little bit better because I focused all my photos on this corner. All right, so we're gonna take in whatever we can and just delete out some of this stuff that we don't need, and then we're gonna shape it. Oh, so it's connecting. See, it's just. If we could delete this area. Once it disconnects, and then we can delete the rest and just focus on the one area. So this is basically how I'd clean it up. Okay, now we can take out that because we don't need all that. And we're just focusing on this area too. So eventually what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and clean it up. So I got this little where I could do the geometry, and it does the retro topology, and it'll straighten out a lot of these polygons and straighten them out. So putting it down, so see how it straightened out everything. So that'll help me get my curve a little bit better. That way I could take this piece right through here and take it back into my other one up here. Come on. It's a little slow. There we go. So then I could take it up into here and match everything right here and just even make it a little bit better. And trying to get that perfect angle right there, because this is the hard part we're having is right through here. So anyway, that's the basics of that. And then I take this 3D model to him, then he can take it and he slices it in his program and prints it out. And that's basically how we're going to do it. Yeah. Simple as pie, right? All right. See you next time.